Good day fellas, I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to talk about AMBT. I played one battle with this vehicle and I am proud with my performance. I wanted to check out how the things are looking like, and I would say we scored pretty damn well. I enjoy this tank quite a bit, but obviously that was my mistake, so no complaints, no regrets. Anyways, let's quickly run through this vehicle and let's see what is good, what is bad. Lower plate, humongous, that's no bueno. Speaking about armor, obviously sides, I'm not even speaking about the sides. Cupola is 100mm thickness, so you can get penetrated by anything if you are hitting there, although if you will use the gun depression it is not going to be easy. But now this is the biggest flaw from the tank. You see this position here, aka neck of the tank. If someone will hit you here, you will get penetrated, and even if you will ricochet the shot will go into your hull, and pretty much you are going to take damage all the time. Speaking about the alpha damage on gun, this tank has auto reloader, 3 in the magazine, looks like a dream, maybe better Progetto, maybe, but I really doubt it is going to be the case. Anyway, standard ammunition, 215mm of penetration, gold 280 penetration, standard shell velocity 1.3, and gold shell velocity 1.5. Honestly, majority of the people are going to spam the gold with this tank because this is the right way to do the things. Also, quick update about the 268 version 5. I played with this vehicle yesterday quite some rounds, and I had hate and love relationship with that vehicle. What do I mean by saying that? I liked the tank when tank gun is hitting, and whenever tank gun is trolling, whenever you are getting penetrated straight into the face because you are with that tank, it was quite an experience. Anyways, let's focus on AMBT and let's go to the game. Let's see how this tank is going to work for us, shall we? Teleportation. We have a good map, I like it. We have Himmelsdorf. For the first setup, I am rolling turbo, stabilizer and ventilation. Also, one more thing to say. If you are wondering, am I going to bid for a tank? Sure thing, I will. Obviously, I will want to mark this tank eventually, and so on. And if you are wondering how much am I bidding, I am bidding on this tank approximately 14,000 gold to be in the safe side. But in EU server there is like what, 30,000 units of this. I don't really think it is going to go for more than 13,000, and still it is kind of overpaying if you would ask me. So keep this in mind, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and once again, this is only my opinion. Also, I bought the version 5 on my main account for 550,000 free experience. I did not pay more than that, and I am happy everything went in our favor, if you know what I mean. Okay, let's talk about mobility. Speaking about this tank, it is looking interesting. I cannot say it is horrible, but I cannot say it's great. Meanwhile, IS crossing, can we smack him once? Good. Can we smack him twice, maybe? Okay. By the way, once again, this is auto reloader. If you want to completely go full ham and waste all of your shots, right, you can do that. And in certain situations it is definitely worth it just to simply clip the enemy out, right? And it is not looking bad. I am feeling alright with that. Accuracy even... accuracy is looking fine for now. I can't say it is looking like a pile of caco, at least not yet. Beautiful. Okay. This is looking alright, fellas. We are hitting most of our shots, which is always nice and always welcome. By the way, our team has the hill, so what we want to do, we want to get a bit more involved into the side, and I believe we can make everything work very, very well. So at this point, what we want to do, we want to go chukst. Actually, no, not really. We want to kill this guy. Especially if he is not going to notice us. Well, he did, but obviously he cannot do absolutely anything about auto reloader. For me, auto reloaders are literally the most flexible vehicles in the game. There is nothing more flexible than auto reloader. But in the same time, you can throw your DPM through the window relatively easily, right? So keep this in mind. Sometimes it is so much more worth it to shoot once or twice and not to shoot your last ammunition for obvious reasons, because then you are going into very, very deep reload, and then you are not enjoying yourself for obvious reasons. So please keep this in mind, and be responsible whenever playing without reloaders, because you can mess up your personal performance just because you went full balls in, if you know what I mean. So this is definitely worth thing to mention, I would say. Meanwhile, Tiger, how are you doing, mister? Enjoying yourself? Could you please come back? 1, 2. Not exactly what I need, so what we are going to do... Actually, you know what? I am going to go for it, like I have anything to lose. And now we are going to go for a ramming for Mr. Stunner Emil. I believe this is only one way how we can get a bit more of performance for ourselves, and Schnei in the butt. Okay, that wasn't great, but that wasn't epic anyways. Good, very, very good. For a very first battle, everything went pretty well. I am happy how we played this game. But the warming up for this vehicle was quite horrible. I noticed that I do not trust this tank armor. At least how humongous lower plate is, it is going to be very, very hard to keep it safe, especially for a newer players of the World of Tanks. This is going to be a hardcore challenge, I can promise you that. So what do we have? 3.7 thousand damage, 200 assisting damage, 4th class high caliber, 1.1 base experience, and we made 71,000 profits with this performance. Okay, not bad. Let's go for round number 2. And we are back, and you know what is the best thing of all this? We met another community contributor, AMBT EVOCC Kiss. I have no clue who he is, honestly, I truly do not know. So, what we are going to do in this game, I believe in this game we are going to go into the city, as wrong as it sounds. We are going to try to take position somewhere here, and hopefully we can get a free clip. After that, we are going to make some other decision. For example, maybe we are going to go on the field, or we will try to defend the field, right? That's what we might do. But for now, slowly but surely, let's try to play in the place where we want to play. Oh, that's good. Look how many heavy tanks do they have. This is absolutely amazing. But still, what do you mean this is amazing? The thing is, from this position, we can clip them out forever and ever. This is just ideal for us. There is nothing else to say. It's perfection. It is honestly perfection, my friends. This is very good. I might stick around this area quite a bit. Okay, defender, let's try to snipe his cupola. Fully aiming, fellas, fully aiming. Into cupola, beautiful, and we are going to go for one more, because why the heck not? 3 out of 3, beautiful start, very nice. Once again, whenever people are playing somewhere here, I am not too paranoid, I am not too afraid just to take this hold down position and just farm them. That's why I never go aggressively to this position, because I am feeling like I am in the middle of everything, you know, and this is very hard position to defend yourself in a way, and that's 100% truth, fellas. So please keep this in mind. Nice. In the short distance, this gun is working relatively fine, and we definitely cannot say it is not working or it's working like a pile of kaku, right? I would say this is looking pretty good. Meanwhile, we are trying to get a bit involved. Definitely not exactly what I want, but that's okay. And standard penetration is no bueno. I don't like it. Once again, one thing which I want to mention, keep this in mind, majority of the World of Tanks players will simply load the full gold on this tank because it's so much better. It is faster, it has obviously better penetration, and overall tank itself is just simply better with a full gold. Love me, hate me, say whatever you want, it is just the case, and it's just how it works, right fellas? Keep this in mind, please. Meanwhile, what we are going to do, we are going to say hello for fellow community contributor, and we'll see how the things will go, right? So, can we start playing on the field? This is the question. That's okay. Okay, I think he is. I have a feeling he is friendly. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, whoever he is, I have a feeling he is friendly. I really wanted to check it out, how the things are going to look like, you know, and how this gentleman is going to react into the current situation. Is he going to shoot us or not? But since he's not shooting us, I am leaving this guy alone, right? That was a good one, fellas. That was definitely a good one. Anyways, let's see. We have Ergashem here in the side. Let's see. Can we farm this gentleman like ISU? Interesting. Okay, let's smack ISU. Good. How about this Ergashem? This is the question. Smacking Ergashem or missing the shot on Ergashem doesn't really matter, and we are set. We are fine. We are ready to go. Holy bananas, that was good one, man. That was absolutely amazing. This is what I am talking about. Raise PP, a couple of dancing moves as well, and you are ready to go, and you are feeling like a very fresh pickle. And I appreciate the sense of the humor of this gentleman as well. I appreciate him. Whoever he was, greetings to you, man. Okay, very, very, very nice. Okay, so what do we have? 2,800 damage and 1,000 assisting damage. And once again, some of the shots was hard to penetrate because of the lack of penetration, and I believe this is completely understandable. Speaking about the speed, it is not ideal, and I think it would be even worse without turbo. And you know what? Next battle, more likely we are going to play without turbo. So what do we have? First class, 1,100 experience, 2,800 damage. First, actually second by experience. Greetings to the Sioux. First by the blade. Second by the damage. First by experience. When we have this out of the way, I feel so much better. And we made 100,000 credits, although we completed the mission as well. Let's go for round number 3. And in the round number 3, more likely we are going to use a bit different setup and a bit different equipment. So let's do this. And we are back. We have Kampinovka. It is not worth to use this equipment, fellas. It is simply not worth it. I need speed in this map. I was truly thinking about going and using the sniper schnitzel setup, but I don't really think it is worth it. I do not really think it is worth it. I think I know how we are going to play this game, and how we are going to do the things. We are going to go on top of the hill, and we are going to meet the very first gentleman who is going here, right? And what that means, whoever we are going to meet, we are going to clip the living hell out of him. Now, speaking about the speed, you can clearly see the speed is kind of equal to T-54 Module 1 speed with a turbo, right? We are pretty much equally quick or equally slow, if you are willing to say so. Obviously, I do not know this gentleman is using turbo or not, but this is how it looks like. Also, to start our game, we can start everything from the typical bush here. Uno momento, I want to show you this bush, which is very important position to take. This is the position where you should be, and it works just fine. Unfortunately, our bush is taken, so we are going to go a bit more in front, which is completely fine. And hopefully we are going to spot a heavy tank going pir. That's what we want to see. Maybe IS3 or Rene. The thing is, there is a tiny possibility enemies are not going aggressively here. And if they are not going aggressively, we are going to have a feast, in my humble opinion. Okay, beautiful. Do we want to go for one more? Nah, to be fair with you, I'm okay. I'm not going to go for extra shot just because we are going to use to lose all DPM, and this is not what we are looking for. Although what we could do, we could try to be a bit more involved here. This is the thing. And I would say, speaking about position where we want to play, we want to get here involved to the corner, right there, exactly. Now, this Mr. IS3, he will regret his life choices whenever he is going to go up. Is he going to go up? This is the question. Smart. Okay, by the looks of it, this gentleman is not going up. This is interesting. So, what do we want to do? We want to kind of... Do I want to drop down like this? This is the question. This would be extremely risky stuff, but I am up to take the risk. Ooh. Rene, how are you doing? Beautiful assisting damage. And can we eliminate him from the game? Unfortunately, we cannot. That's fine. That's fine, fellas. No complaints, no regrets. We are feeling completely alright. I really want to drop down. I really want to drop down. What is the safest way we can go down? You know what? Safest way is to close the eyes and go like this. Let's go. Shooksht. Wow. Easy game. Never worried. Never worried, fellas. This Model 1, he knows what he is doing. Okay, beautiful. Crossing through the middle of the field for obvious reasons. Because our goal is to outspot gentlemen who are sitting here. For obvious reasons, fellas. We need to outspot them. Meanwhile, we can stop here for a moment. And we can clip this guy out. Couple of missed shots, but that's okay. Meanwhile, Charioteer is sniping from the back. That's good to know. Good overall information. Are we going to get some use from this? By knowing this, I would say yes, we will. Beautiful shot into the Tiger, although I did not manage it to fully reload. I thought I had 2 in the magazine, but that's on me. You know, there is a saying in Lithuanian language, Kalakutas irgi galvojo ir į puodą papuolė. Don't say anything, okay? Pretty much what I said Bird was also thinking until he got into the pot. Well, what can I say? Lithuanian language is quite weird if you would ask me. Okay, there the Fede is sniping from the back, Charioteer is sniping from the back, it doesn't really matter, because we are going to cross like this and we should be relatively fine, at least that's what I want to believe. And if we are going to be fine, right, which once again I believe, we are going to get even more use here. Okay, by the looks of it, I am spotted, so let's aim for a Dede Fede and let's eliminate Dede Fede. We are fine. We are definitely fine. Okay, how about crossing and getting a bit closer for them? This is important, right? We are asking our team to pre-aim here, and let's do this. I'm not entirely sure who is spotting me. Maybe the same Charioteer, or maybe someone who was sitting here also could be possible. Let's see. No, Charioteer, how are you doing? Had a good time sniping me? Well, time to give you something back in return. Nice. Okay, not bad whatsoever. Oh, okay. Good to know. Now we know who was spotting us all the time. Now we know who was spotting us all the time. That's great. How are you doing, buddy? Enjoying yourself. Okay, we are going to try to get the maximum use of this situation, and we are waiting until our team will simply eliminate this T-28. This is very important thing to say. No, guys, are you going to kill him? Beautiful. Okay, our CDI eliminated this guy from the game. That's excellent. Udes in the open field. This is quite a risky pick, to be fair with you, because of the Scorpion and STG in the back, and obviously we got slaughtered. That's okay. That's on me. My mistake. I know I could get so much more use if not my greediness, but in the end of the day, it is okay. He killed us and we got all the sweet assisting damage. That's good. Let's teleport into the end of this game, shall we? Let's go. And we are back, fellas, with another game. 1.6 thousand damage, 4,000 assisting damage. I don't know, it works. For some reason, this vehicle works for us. Is it the best vehicle in the world of tanks? Hell no. Speaking about the session which we had 2.7 thousand damage and 1.7 thousand assisting damage, but I was playing in a way quite cautiously with this tank. When I played the very first battle, right, when I went in front like headless pigeon, I finish it pretty much like so, by getting one shot and by getting penetrated by everyone. So keep this in mind, not everything is perfect. For now, if I would need to rate this vehicle, I would probably give it between playable and between good rating, and after some time, whenever I am going to play more with this vehicle, I am going to say my opinion in index as usual. And fellas, if you don't know what index page is, simply Google Skill4ltu index or check out the comment and the description down below. So, once again, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a great time and I hope you enjoyed yourself. And see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.